Hello dear students, welcome to My3 Academy channel. In this session, we'll try to understand what are the different opportunities to get into top B schools for your MBA dream. So to join in the MBA after completing your undergraduation, that means after completing degree or BTech, to join for B schools, you have to give an examination called MAT, Management Aptitude Test. In this video, we'll try to understand information about the MAT examination, when the MAT examination is conducted, and how many times in a year MAT examination will be conducted, and what is the minimum eligibility for MAT examination, what is the examination pattern, and what is the preparation method. So these are the things we'll try to discuss in this particular session. Let's jump into this session. So basically, MAT examination, MAT is nothing but Management Aptitude Test. It is a standardized exam conducted by AIMA, All India Management Association, which is used for the admission of top management B schools. And what is the purpose of conducting the MAT examination? So MAT examination is conducted for understanding what is the analytical and critical thinking and problem solving capability of the student. And with the MAT examination, you will get an admission into top B schools. So after your MAT score, they will check your GD and PI, group discussion and personal interview. And based on that, they will be giving the admission into the B school. And you have to secure minimum 90 plus percentile to get top B schools, and even 70 to 90 percentile will be considered as a good score for the MAT. So MAT is not having a rank, it is having a score in terms of percentile. So it will be having a diverse of opportunities. After writing your MAT examination, you can go for MBA in finance, MBA in marketing, MBA in HR, or even you can plan for major finance and minor is marketing, like that. So you have a good number of opportunities to enter into the corporate field with the higher packages. Because if the student is doing only undergraduation, that means degree, BCom, or if they are doing BTech, they may get an average package of 3 to 4 lakhs. And if you do MBA, you will be able to get an average package of 6 to 8 lakhs, and it depends upon the college. Sometimes the average package will goes up to 10 to 12 lakhs also. It depends upon the student communication skills and caliber of problem solving. So let's observe what is the eligibility criteria. Who can write the MAT examination? So basically, MAT examination can be written by any student who is doing their final year, BTech final year or degree final year. And there is no age limit for it. So even after completing your degree, after doing 3 years of work in any corporate company, again you can come back and write the MAT examination. There is no nothing age limit for the MAT examination. And candidates who completed Bachelor of Degree in a recognized university, so applicated by JNTU, applicated by ICET, so recognized university certificate will be considered. So that is a minimum eligibility criteria for the MAT examination. And if you observe the examination test pattern, so in MAT examination, you are going to see 5 sections. By covering every section 40 questions, total 5 into 40, 200 questions you will be seeing. And you have to attempt it in 150 minutes of time. That means 2.5 hours of time is there. In this 2.5 hours, you have to aim for the 5 sections. So out of these 5 sections, first section is language comprehension. That means basic English, which is having 40 questions, and 30 minutes is a suggested time. Why I have mentioned it as a suggested time is because we are not going to have a time limit for the sectional wise. We have an overall 150 minutes of time. You have to decide how much of time we have to set for each and every section. So if you get trapped and solving only one section for entire 150 minutes, there is no score for other sections, because you will be having every sectional individual score. That is the reason you have to manage your time well. So in these 5 sections, language comprehension is the first section having 40 questions. Intelligence and critical reasoning, that means basically logical reasoning section, which is having 40 questions, mathematical ability 40 questions, data analysis and data sufficiency 40 questions, and Indian and global enrollment, that means it is basically the general awareness questions, you will be having 40. And you have to spend less time for the general awareness, and remaining you can spend like this. I have given the suggested time, and I will give a proper information about the suggested time in the next video as per the request of the students. So now if you look at the overall examination pattern, as I told you, you will be having 5 sections. So English and mathematical skill and data analysis, logical reasoning, and at the same time general awareness. So these are the 5 sections. Each section is scored from 0 to 100. So you will be having an overall score which is ranging from 200 to 800. So based on that, they will be giving a percentile for you by considering all the first 4 sections, because last section is not considered for this 200 to 800 score. That is a general awareness section. That's why you have to spend less time on that. And coming to the structure, so you can go for the examination in 2 types. You can go for a paper based exam, or you can go for a computer based exam. So we generally call it as PBT or CBT. So you can go to the center and write the exam. So you can choose any one of this, computer based test or paper based test. If it is a paper based test, you have to write your answers in the OMR sheet. If it is a computer based test, you can directly write there and submit your examination. So overall, in both the types, you will be having 200 questions and 150 minutes is the duration. And if you observe the syllabus, language comprehension will covers reading comprehension and basic grammar questions like parts of speech and sentence equivalents and sentence correction. And in mathematics, it will cover geometry and arithmetic, algebra modules. And from data interpretation and sufficiency, you will be having more data interpretation questions like 25 questions are given on data interpretation, and remaining 15 questions are covered from data sufficiency and statement conclusions. And 40 questions are given from intelligence and critical reasoning. So where you are going to have the questions which are related to seating arrangement, blood relations, coding and decoding, number series and letter series, and at the same time puzzle based questions. So this is the syllabus of these 4 modules, and other is general awareness. So there is no specific syllabus. So reading newspaper will give a good idea of solving general awareness. And coming to the dates and registration process. So basically, MAT examination is conducted yearly 4 times. That means in February, May, September and December, anytime you can attempt the exam by booking your slot. So you can visit the official website, AIMA official website. There you can able to book the slot. And MAT examination slots will be open. So just 1 to 2 months before the examination date. That means in 2024, February, the MAT examination is conducted. If you miss that, again you have a chance of writing in the month of May. So any best of this score they will be considering. So if you write in the May, you can able to secure your admission for your MBA in 2024 September or June intake. Okay. So that is the reason of doing this video. And preparation of your MAT examination. So before you are preparing for the MAT examination, I will suggest you to plan well. So by looking at the previous papers. So if you observe the previous 10 years papers of MAT examination, 40 questions, how the questions are distributed, what is the weightage. And if you want me to make a video on the distribution or weightage of the MAT examination sections and topic wise, I'll do that. So you can mention the comment below so that I'll be doing that particular video. And please do mock exams. If you do mock exams, it will give you a clear clarity how to manage your time. So for managing the time, so you cannot do that directly in the exam. So if you do at least 5-6 mock exams before the examination, it will give you a very clear clarity how to manage the time for overall all sections. Okay. And revision and self-assessment is important. So now the benefits and career opportunities after the MAT examination. So after the MAT examination, like you are going to become a MBA graduate, that means postgraduate students. So for all postgraduate students, you will be having a different roles, leading management roles which are available in the market. That is market analyst and financial analyst and HR manager and business BDM, business development manager. There are very good roles are there with the higher packages. And even you can also start your own venture by knowing the necessary skills, because having only capital or investment, we cannot go and become a good entrepreneur. So knowing a good knowledge will give you a good clarity how to manage the company. And even you can also use this MAT score, and you can go for higher education after finishing your MBA. Higher education means if you want to do more in business analytics and if you want to do higher education, MS in US and other countries, you can also plan for it. So these are the opportunities with the MAT examination and after finishing your MBA. Thank you so much. Subscribe the My3 Academy channel. You will be able to see a lot more updates on the MAT examination in coming days.